I want to share with you guys what has been going on over the last few little while. So I woke up with a whole bunch of fake news coming through my news feed, a bunch of just irrelevant garbage. They started again with a lot of different antagonistic, attempts at creating argument, despite the fact that it's already been protected and this is not supposed to be permitting. They then proceed to basically start asking me questions about the period of 2015 to 2019, specific and in exploitation of the sexual victimizations that I have survived. Then I am about to get out of the house and into the car to go to work, and Xavier begins presenting with this overly feminine but antagonistic kind of demeanor. And then he kind of turns into this persona of this kid that I met one time when he was working the door at one of these nightclubs that I used to know. This is not my Laneige. My Laneige is full. It's brand new. I just got it a few days ago. So where is my Laneige? This is the one from my makeup case. So someone has now gone into my makeup case and put my empty Laneige in place of the brand new Laneige that I had there to replace it. So then I work 7 days a week, as you know, and my car payment is due today, and I have 4 children. They're doing any and everything possible to get in my way, including causing Xavier to disappear from the vehicle and randomly run around in the downtown area when I have to go to work now. I need to move closer to a hotspot. I do not have time for Xavier to be here robbing all of these restaurants for all of these people. I do not have time. Not at all. Not today, not tomorrow, not yesterday. So they cause Xavier to take the personality of this kid that I literally met one time at the door to a club a long time ago. But violently, with a very nasty attitude. And then he starts saying all this stuff that's completely unreasonable for me to even say on the live. So I won't. But that's been my day. And I am several $100s short for my car payment. And I have numerous other things that I need to take care of, including but not limited to the desire to wear pants rather than leggings as I go into any sort of restaurant and am blatantly sexualized, objectified, and stared down. I don't want to wear clothing that someone is staring at me overtly in and causing me to feel naked, So I don't know. I'm just so over it. I'm so irritated with all of these individuals. They woke me up last night at 2 a.m. I didn't get home from work till 1 a.m. They woke me up at 2 a.m. And then kept me up antagonizing me until 5:30 a.m. So I couldn't go back to sleep till 5:30. I do not take nighttime orders anymore because they were sending me to the shittiest restaurants in the shittiest areas, that it's totally unsafe for me to be driving around over there. And so I'm just sitting here. I'm just sitting here while Xavier does all sorts of unlawful, nefarious, who even knows what types of behaviors from day to day. I'm on a live, and it's for the entertainment of this demographic. And I would like to go on record as saying that I'm Heather Gillespie. I work 7 days a week to support my children. I'm on the phone. I support my children to the best of my ability as I can currently, but the goal is the same that it's always been: purchase a house and get the fuck away from all of this drama and these predatory individuals. So can you give me a moment because I'm on the phone? Thank you. So the goal has not changed, but I do feel very confident in the effort. And from a day-to-day basis, what are we noticing about the effort and who is getting involved during these situations of, yeah, pretty much. And then just as soon as that nasty little guy with the eyebrows like this left Xavier, and when I say left Xavier, I mean like Xavier wasn't talking like him, walking like him, looking like him, treating me like him, this evil like spirit. He just turns back into some like rational like lady or like some middle-aged dude, like harmless, nice, normal. I don't know how to describe it other than that. It's like his entire persona is just changing from moment to moment. Oh, and then I called Chanel on Oak Street. First of all, if you guys don't know this, my favorite place to bring my children for just like a quick piece of magic while we were going through all of the hell that I was suffering was Sprinkles on Walton. Literally the best place in the world. They had a cupcake ATM and they were delicious cupcakes. It was open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I would usually get the banana one or the red velvet one. My children loved it. It's like the most nostalgic memory of like magic that I have with them, besides that Thanksgiving that we spent at the Gwen when I got us a staycation. With that being said, they closed the cupcake ATM and they opened a chain of cupcake establishments called Molly's Cupcakes. They're terrible. They're the worst cupcakes I have ever tried in my life. They taste like they have been made with no butter, no sugar, they have no flavor. They are awful cupcakes. Terrible cupcakes. None of the sprinkles are open anymore, and cupcakes from Molly's are not good. So, oh, and then I called the Chanel store. Mind you, I've never owned a luxury bag. I mean, I've owned Coach, I've owned Dolce & Gabbana, Coach, BB, non-name brands from Von Maur, Nordstrom, or like real leather, like good quality bags from the $400 to $500 price range without names on them. But as far as having a Chanel bag, I've never had a Chanel bag. The quilted Chanel bag that came out, I'm pretty sure about 10 years ago, was the only bag that I ever wanted to have, like as far as a name brand. I've never had the desire to be high fashion where you're using the high fashion as a billboard. I just always felt like that quilted black leather bag from Chanel was the ultimate in timeless, just luxurious, classic bags. And I've always wanted that bag. I go to the Chanel website to see how much the bag is. First of all, YSL and Chanel, I don't know if this is just for the deceptive line that I'm currently receiving news from, or if it's like worldwide, but the YSL and the Chanel campaign, love, absolutely love. I feel so compelled to create when I see them. I feel so just motivated and inspired. They showed me a fashion show. I think it was Chanel. It might have been YSL. The clothing, they were men models. I swear to God to you, I would wear any one of those outfits. They were absolutely the most gorgeous thing that I've seen on a runway. Classy though. You know what I mean? Like you're not hanging out all over. It's not like accentuating your sex organs. It's like actual like fashion. Or maybe it was Dolce & Gabbana. No, I'm pretty sure it was Chanel. Either way, I called Chanel to check on that bag because of all the deceptive stuff that's been going on. I feel like, who can I reach out to? I'm not getting any accurate news at all whatsoever. I'm not getting any access to technological advancement at all whatsoever. They've refused to allow me to unlock my cell phone. I have two cell phones, two iPhones. One is forest green. It's the newer iPhone, I believe the 17. And one of them is the black iPhone 14, I believe. I'm using an iPhone 12 Pro, like from many years, from like 3 years ago. And they locked my other iPhone. This is the iPhone that I used to use to communicate with the DCFS about Weston's visit. They locked it. The only way they're allowing me to unlock it is if they say that I have, that I will factory reset the entire phone. I have a tremendous amount of evidence and other sorts of things that I need to access on this phone. So I'm trying to get the other phones unlocked. I know how to unlock the phone myself through iPhone, reset your password, blah, blah, blah. They're not allowing it to work at all. I've gone to like 4 different like independent technology companies. Those little inner city like cell phone tech stores where they openly advertise on the windows like $50 for an iPhone unlock, blah, blah, blah. They're all like, oh, we don't do that. We don't know. We don't know anything about that. Like, what are you talking about? I've been in the city for 20 years. 20 years ago, they were able to do not only SIM unlocks, but carrier unlocks on these phones. And you're telling me you can't unlock my phone? That's ridiculous. So I'm not getting accurate news. I'm not getting accurate technological advancement news. I'm not getting any accurate or like meaningful contributions to the Neuralink convo or ChatGPT or any of the other AI enhancements that have been released over the last while. And I'm frustrated. So I call Chanel. The lady who answers the phone at Chanel clearly knows nothing about Chanel or high fashion, anything. She was nice enough, but she clearly doesn't know anything. In this economic space, in this environment, in this zip code, those jobs are coveted. To have a sales job at Chanel, you don't just get that job for no reason. Like these women have careers there. They know all about this. I'm over here driving deliveries 7 days a week, like with 10 plus years healthcare administrative experience, clinical medical assisting, phlebotomy, sales, marketing, social media management, brand growth and development, all sorts of stuff. And I can't do better than $60 in a 7-hour shift. Like literally, I can't do better than that. And this lady's over here working at Chanel. Anyways, I ask her if they have the Quilted Classic. She asks me, I looked on the website. The website has the Quilted Classic listed as 1112. Now they've been antagonizing me with the numbers 1112 being like cop killer numbers. I don't kill police or people. I just speak the truth. And if the truth kills them, then, that's not me killing them. That's the truth. So I see this 1112 and they've been antagonizing me with this number like for the last like 48 to like 36 hours. So I need salad dressing because the salad dressing that they give is absolutely disgusting. It's awful. It smells like grass. I need like a balsamic. Can you go into this Jewel and grab me one if I give you $2? Okay, thank you. They have like a Newman's balsamic. Anyways, so I get on the phone, right, with this lady who knows nothing about fashion or Chanel or anything at all. And every single time I think about Chanel, I just feel so sad about the cupcake place. That's literally the only place that me and my kids would go. Like, why would they take that place out? And why on earth would they give this place Molly's? Like, this Molly's Cupcakes? It's awful, you guys. It's so fucking terrible. It's awful. And they stopped selling lemon squares at Whole Foods. So anyways, besides all the other fucked up stuff like the sexual assault and being separated from my kids and all that stuff that like really destroys me, all the little things that picked me back up and put me back together, they fucked those up too. So anyhow, this lady goes to try to tell me, oh, well, can you look at the internet and see if you can find the bag on the website? And I'm like, yeah, I have it right here. For some reason, it's labeling the bag as the Chanel 1112, and I know that's not the name of it. And I'm like, and the handle is a long handle. It has 2 holes on the top, and you can move the handle up so that it's a double handle bag, or you could leave it long and wear it as a crossbody. And the one that they had on the picture was just like a short handle. And the lady's like, well, I don't know if we have that, and why don't you check? She said something, and I Googled it while she was talking, And the first search result is for $8,900 something for the bag. The bag brand new is like $1,000, maybe $1,500 for the larger size, maybe. What the fuck is going on? You know, what is going on? $8,900? Are they insane for a Chanel bag like this size? Literally, like this size. They're asking supposedly $8,900 for this bag. It's complete bullshit. I know someone's fucking with my internet search results. I know someone is not permitting me to have the news that I need to have and the access to technological advancement. When I've been driving down the street by 7 and 9 and I think 5, the radio stations and news stations, they look dead. Like they don't even look like they're live. I don't know what is happening. So that's where I'm at with everything.
Do you want to get a salad dressing from Maggiano's?
Yeah, if they'll give you one. Will they give you one? Yeah, that'd be great. I love Maggiano's salad dressing. Like the house.
Go to the pickup side.
Okay, thank you. And can you get me some of those little chocolate mint candies too? Thank you. So anyways, yeah, nothing has really been making sense, and it's confusing and kind of scary. And yesterday someone canceled an entire box of donuts. Do you guys have Voodoo Donuts where you're from? I brought them to my son in the suburbs, but someone canceled an entire box of Voodoo Donuts. They're those like $5-6 a piece donuts that have like various fillings, like fruit fillings, cream fillings, frosting fillings, you know, and like different fillings. And then they have frosting with like also a secondary topping. Like they have a cereal topping donut. They have I believe a maple syrup with a piece of bacon on the top donut. Like they have lots of like designer donuts. I literally picked up a box from Voodoo Donut, got almost all the way to the delivery location, like 2-3 blocks away. They canceled the entire order. So I brought it out to my son and his cousins and stuff. You know, kids love donuts. You know, you can't go wrong with a donut. Donuts and cold milk are my favorite. So yeah, and then so it's just there's no consistency in this space where I am right now, and I'm in downtown Chicago. And when I called, you know, the people from the delivery place, I told them, you know, I am unclear as to what could be going on with my orders, because usually I receive back to back orders. And this is what I said to them. I said, in this zip code 60611, so downtown Chicago, we have approximately, according to research, 27,000 hotel rooms and a little more than double that for apartments and condominiums. Pardon me, if you include all the way to a 10-mile range. If we have that many spaces and then also hospitals and hospital rooms and hospital beds, how would it be realistic that no orders would be coming through? You know, it's not making sense at all. And with like all of the antagonizing behaviors and like bullying me around, I have 4 children. I would like to buy pants. I need new boots. Someone put screws in the bottom of my fucking boots, literally. Did I show you guys? Trying to make me fall. Trying to make me slip and fall. In my apartment while I'm sleeping, they did this. So it's just been like the same group of sad, lonely individuals who have been antagonizing and running all of this false narratives and commentaries. Thank you. Thank you. And I say that because the responses have been very similar with regards to my tooth. What about my tooth? Like, you're sending a bunch of teeth. I have all of my teeth. The tooth in front is a crown. A crown is something that people get when they lose or chip a tooth and they need to repair it. So it's called a crown right here, right? So sending pictures of teeth to me, what is your point in doing so? What would you like to know? Like, are you admitting to being predatory bullies? But yeah, I've had more than enough of this bullshit. I'm grown, I'm smart, I'm beautiful, I'm kind, I'm a mother, I have 4 children, and I would like to see all of these people you know, be taken care of, in a way that I never have to see them or hear from them again at all. So non-predatory environments is what I've asked for historically, regularly, consistently. So for myself, for my children, environments where we are protected, loved, appreciated, permitted to work for our goals and towards our goals, where no one is permitted the space to harm us or separate us from each other, where we can enjoy life and pursue prosperity and, as I said, happiness and peace. That's all that I've ever been asking for this entire time. So that's the update for the last 24 hours, and I hope you guys are having a great day. I'm not allowed to talk about what's going on with my 2-year-old son, who was stolen by this fake-ass agency. Otherwise, they've threatened to put me in jail. So if you guys have any questions about what's going on with my son, the 2-year-old, please feel free to ask me privately, and I have no problem sharing that information with you, especially if you are a lawyer or someone who can help me pursue criminal charges against this fake agency, starting with kidnapping. So thanks, guys.